Welcome to Primo Trailer Sales and a first look at a brand new Freedom Express 254 DSX in one of Coachmen's premier ultralight series. This is a beautiful deep slide, but what makes this truly amazing is the amount of open space you have in here for someone who doesn't particularly like confined spaces, especially in the bedroom, and the amount of storage they've packed into a trailer that still comes in at under 6,000 pounds, so it's a nice easy tow for sort of that half-ton size vehicle or your larger SUVs. I'm going to start here at the back just quickly. As you come in the rear door, and there are two on this unit, we've got a little charging station up top, so you've got a spot here to store iPads, charge your phones, lots of plug-ins, space to put your keys, and as we round the corner, see how much storage we have in here. I'll just do a quick pan. The amount of storage you have below, so it's basically all cabinets except for the stove. Cabinets above. Then we have our fridge in the kitchen. We extend into the entertainment area where we've got our TV, beautiful 32-inch TV. We've got a massive pantry, two doors. And you could turn some of that into clothes storage if you wanted to. You've got so much of it. And we even extend around all the way to the other side. So absolutely all the space they can use on the cabinet here, they have. And this is super deep. So if you're on an extended trip, or perhaps you even park this for a time, you can absolutely pack this with everything you need at the beginning of the season and not really have to hit a store. So it's just a wonderful setup for kind of longer term stays. When we get into the slide out area here, we can see how much light all those windows that wrap around that slide bring in. And they all open as well. So if you're someone who's not a fan of air conditioning, or you like to be near the water, or you're lucky enough to maybe have some cottage property, this is a fantastic unit if you don't want to be relying on 30 amp power to get you the AC. And we've got massive storage again underneath the dinette. Nice big doors. And all that storage extends right to the back of the dinette. And we've got access from the top as well. All the countertops we have in the bathroom, our dinette, they're all a one-piece thermofoil countertop, so there's never going to be any separation with the edges here in our Freedom Express series. So just the longevity, the lack of maintenance here. Underneath the couch, which also folds down into a double bed, we've got easy access storage all the way along. You can access it from the top as well, but they've made it super easy with the bed. As we come into the bedroom area, we've got a nice wide open design. So I was mentioning, if you're someone who doesn't particularly like confined spaces, this is a really nice open floor plan. So when you don't have guests, you can leave it wide open, or you can certainly bring the curtain across. We've got, again, two windows on either side, so lots of light when you want it. Blinds there as well, and we've got the big emergency exit window that will open. We've got storage underneath our bed. So again, the storage continues here, so just a massive amount of storage. We've got our his and her closets on either side of the bed. And then we've got our large cabinets above, so we can really stock everything in for a long trip and make it nice and easy to access everything. The bed is a true 60 by 80 queen size bed, so whether you want to use the stock mattress or bring one that you love at home and bring the bed from home and keep it on the road with you. We've got little LED lights here that are movable, so in the reading area. All the lighting in here is LED, so if you're trying to be off the grid for a little while, you're going to find it doesn't throw off the heat that traditional bulbs have, and it's just so bright in here. We've got a fairly dark day outside, but it's just super bright. In the kitchen area, we'll come back. We've got our 6 cubic foot fridge and freezer. We've got our full 3-burner stove, great little oven, and actually cook something in it. All the usable space here again for storage has been used. So we've got our cutlery drawer here. So I mean, everything they can use to pack in storage they have. We've got our stone cast sink. So this is rated to 500 degrees. It's used in body armor in the military, so it's about as durable as you're going to find. You can take your hot pot right off the stove and drop it right in there. We've got a nice high-rise faucet here, so just like you may have at home, just makes it a lot easier to fill the pots. And then we've got our sink lid here, so we've got full counter space here, so lots of prep space. The nice thing is the dinette's right across here, so if you want to sit down and prepare a meal while you're watching maybe a ball game, watch some sports, watch a movie in the afternoon, again, a really wonderful layout that's wide open. I've started here on the inside because I want to show you something that's a little different on this unit, and a feature that I absolutely love. It just works for a lot of families, especially if there's multi-generational families where you may have guests every once in a while, but not all the time. So what I didn't show you on the inside is behind the curtain next to the bathroom in the back, we've got this full 60 by 80 hybrid queen bed that you can pop out. So if you never need it, it never gets dropped down. But if you have those guests, you never have to drop down your dinette or your couch, and you've got that additional bed. Great unit for grandparents. When the grandkids do eventually come once in a while, hey, they've got their own space at the other end. Nobody's on top of each other, and you've got lots of floor space. Underneath the bed at the rear here, we've got an additional storage compartment. So a great spot to hide your power cord. We've got our 6-gallon gas electric hot water tank here. Beautiful awning. Notice that it runs the full length of the unit, basically hitting both doors, which I absolutely love. So both entrance doors, the 8-foot awning will come out. It's powered, it's 10 seconds in and out. We've got our big LED light here, the strip light that runs the length. So we've got lots of light here at night. We've got, again, a louvered window here in the kitchen that'll give us some airflow across the body of the unit. And then we've got outside speakers as we come down the body. The exterior of this unit is fiberglass, and with this particular Freedom Express series, one of the wonderful features is behind the walls we have a product called Azadel, and that is a composite material, basically impervious to water. It does help to insulate the unit better as well, and it's a much more durable, much harder surface product. So it is going to protect that unit from things like hail and just even branches coming off the trees if you happen to be caught in the storm. Just allow this unit to age better over time, really cut down the maintenance, and allow basically the prospect of delamination. So the sidewall getting all rippled here, which you may have seen on some used units, it's just less likely to happen here. Up front, massive storage compartment, which everybody loves. We've got our huge table here, which pulls out, so we've got that outside dining built right in. We can bring that right underneath here, our awning, right between our 2 doors, and set up just a wonderful patio area here. We'd welcome you down to Primo Trailer Sales to come have a closer look at this brand new 254 DSX from Freedom Express.